You are listening to Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.
And welcome back to another episode of the Digging In Podcast. I'm your host, Kenjo Kelly, helping you get those questions answered to and through retirement. Today, backed by popular demand, our resident Dallas Cowboys fan, Andrew Lee.
Hey, Kench, how we doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. It's Friday, so I can't complain.
It's Friday. Cowboys are in the playoffs.
That's right.
Hey, good times, man. How you been?
Good. I went through a little bit of a transition down in Champaign now, living there, working in the southern office, but it's been good so far.
Man, you just want to hop right into what we got to talk about today. Yes, since we've seen you last, you have moved from Bourbonnais down to Champaign. How's that transition? What's the new job title? Because with that came a bit of a promotion, right?
Yeah. So, I think end of October, made the move. Zach kind of came to me and was like, hey, I need you to help out down south. I was like, for sure, first one on board. So down there helping John out. The move actually went smooth, believe it or not. I moved a lot already in my few years of life, I guess, and it's pretty annoying. But nonetheless, it went smooth. And I was studying for the 65 exam, which we'll probably talk about. I did pass, so with that...
Spoilers. You're taking all my questions, man.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You think moving is tough as a single guy. Try doing it with a family.
I can't imagine.
It's not that fun.
Yep. So, I passed 65. With that came a bit of a promotion and new title, so I'm now going to be a service advisor for a Rooted. So.
Well, congrats, man. I know we're all proud of you. We were pulling for you as you were studying, taking that test and everything. That is so cool that people here feel inspired, challenged, right, to study for and to take that test. What does that mean to you to have that Series 65 under your belt now?
Well, it kind of just gives me like a little bit of confidence. I know going into really any role, especially in finance, can be pretty daunting, especially coming right out of school with not a lot of experience. So that was the biggest thing for me.
I think I told you this before when you were studying, but in my past, I've worked with hundreds of financial advisors all over the country, right? And not all of them could pass the 65. So they would have to hire people into their business in order to offer that line of product and really investment advice. So for you to be pick it up just a year out of school, that really just helps you and helps out the firm at the same time, which is really, really cool to see.
Yep. And it was definitely a grind, but I don't know, once I start something, I kind of just got to set my mind to it, and eventually it'll happen.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So your new title is?
I believe it's just service advisor.
Service advisor. Okay. All right. I mean, that's a step up from operations analyst, right?
Correct.
So tell us what you do now at the Champaign office.
Mainly at the Champaign office with the service title comes basically the transition that people go through when joining our firm. So I'd say first and foremost, my responsibility is to make that transition speedy and smooth.
Good. And then what happens after speedy and smooth? Because you're always speedy and smooth, right?
After that, then it's a matter of anything that comes up pretty much. If you're in the southern region, I'm your guy. I'm your guy to help, whether it's just like administrative questions, whether it's something to do with your accounts, anything. I'm there to help.
What mustache comb to use, all those miscellaneous questions?
Yep.
Good. What do you enjoy the most about being able to help and to service our clients here at Rooted?
I think it's just pretty satisfactory for me. It's the biggest thing. I guess I get a lot of gratitude helping people out, knowing that they're happy and knowing that they can trust me is a big thing for me.
Well, that's awesome. This is part of our 23 initiative to better serve our clients. Clients for Rooted Wealth Advisors have been very loyal throughout the history of what Zach has founded here. And we just feel like our heart is really for service, and we want to do everything we can to service people. Obviously, we can't control what's going on in the market, so there will be days that will be up, and there will be days that it will be down. But if we can just continue to show up with a heart of service, to take care of our clients, to do anything that they really request, it's been a huge factor for the entirety of Rooted Wealth Advisors. But now just moving into 23 and just making it known really to our clients that we really have a passion for service, and that is our main 23 initiative. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think 2022 for us, as many of the viewers probably know, we went through a lot of hills, if you will, ups and downs. We had a lot of challenges to go through. And I think the fact that our service was still good, still great, if you will, throughout those times. I think now that we're kind of coming around that turn there, and that our main focus is we want to up the service, I think 2023 is going to be a pretty great year.
No looking back. Here we come. Bright horizons for 2023, and we are excited for you, man, in your 65, in your new role. Keep crushing it. I know you've done an awesome job. I think you probably have a client waiting on the phone right now, so we'll let you get out of here. If you're watching this, and if you're in the South and want to talk to Andrew, feel free to hit him up. I'm sure he's going to want to talk about those Cowboys, his stellar mustache, or any service questions you might have. Hey, if you want a free copy of Zach's book, Your Retirement Lifeblood, go ahead and call the office now. It's 815-918-4727, and let them know that you heard about him right here from the Digging In podcast. Until next time, keep digging in.
This was Digging In Podcast, presented by Rooted Wealth Advisors.